Now if we're given an equation of a circle in standard form, we can learn some information about that circle. We can learn what the center of it is, and we can find the radius. Okay, so we're going to look at two examples of this. So given x plus 3 squared plus y minus 5 squared equals 6, okay, we want to identify the center and the radius of this circle. And so first I'm going to compare this to our standard form. So x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. And so now we just need to see what these pieces are, okay? And so I can see I've got a plus 3 here, but this is x minus h. So I can rewrite this first piece as x minus a negative 3 squared, and then plus y minus k squared, and that's equal to 6. Okay, so now it's easy for me to see that here is my h and here is my k. Okay, so if we talk about this, so I know that h comma k, I know that the center is the point negative 3 comma 5. Okay, this piece right here should be our 5. So that's our center, negative 3, 5. And now for the radius, okay, I know that 6 must equal r squared. So r squared is equal to 6. So r is equal to the square root of 6. Okay, and I'm fine to leave it like that. I can approximate that as a decimal, but I'm fine to say that the radius is just radical 6. Now in the second example, we have an equation that looks a little bit different. Okay, so in order for us to determine what the center and the radius is, we're going to have to make sure that this looks like standard form. Okay, so remember our standard form is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals radius squared. So first thing you'll notice is that we have coefficients out in front of these. Okay, and so what we need to do is divide both sides to get rid of that coefficient. So if we look at this, if we've got 2x minus 3 squared plus 2y squared equals 8, I can divide. Okay, I've got a 2 in this term and a 2 in this term, so I can divide both sides by 2. And I'll write this out algebraically. 2 times x minus 3 squared plus 2 times y squared equals 8. That's the same thing as dividing each of these by 2. And now we can simplify that a bit. And so our 2's are going to cancel there and cancel there. And so what we end up with is x minus 3 squared plus y squared equals 4. Divided by 2 is 4. And now we're getting closer to looking like this standard form. Okay, but notice I've just got y squared, and here I've got y minus k. So that's easy enough to deal with, because we can just write this as y minus 0 squared. Okay. And so now I can see that my center, there's my h, and there is my k. Okay. Since this has to equal, so I'll label that h, and I'll label that k. And then this piece has to equal the radius squared. Okay, so this has to equal r squared. That's r squared. So if r squared is 4, then r must be 2. Okay, so our center is -3, 0, and the radius is 2. And that's it.